A few years ago, me and my family took our first trip to Walt Disney World. We were there for 7 days, staying in the Animal Kingdom Lodge. One morning, my wife made reservations for us to have breakfast in the castle in Magic Kingdom with the princesses, and my kids were on cloud nine, especially my daughter Trinity, who wisely understood that if you're gonna have breakfast with the princesses, then you'd better dress up as a princess. So that morning, she wore her tiara and her princess gown into the park. Well, as we make our way out of our room and out of the resort towards the bus station, I'm crestfallen as we come around the corner because there's so many people who are already there waiting for the bus to arrive. And at this point, I start wondering, how many people can fit on the bus? Will we have to wait for the next bus? And how long does it take for one bus to leave and another bus to arrive? I'm also paying attention to the number of people who are streaming in after us because there's a lot of people, and I want to make sure that I know exactly where we are in line and who's after us so no one cuts in front of us. And I can see that a lot of other parents, particularly the dads, were doing the same thing. Well, after 5 minutes, the bus finally pulls in, and there's a significant crowd at this point. So the bus driver exits the bus and surveys the crowd. As he's getting back on the bus, a few people, they think this is the time to get on the bus. And so he politely tells them to just hold off for a second, and he says, I have something that I need to do real quick. So he gets onto the bus and emerges with a broom in hand and starts sweeping out the entrance. It wasn't dirty, but he's just sweeping it out anyways. When he's done, he puts the broom away and he comes back out with a gigantic white towel, like a beach towel. It's huge. And he lays it on the ground to the entrance of the bus. Then he walks over to us. He looks at my daughter Trinity and he says, "You get on first, princess." You could feel the impatience leave everybody's body that day because of what this man did. We followed Trinity onto the bus and everybody boarded after us. Everyone who was waiting got to enter the bus, but they didn't enter impatiently, but they entered with kind of a newfound joy that was all because of what this man did. So again, we were at Disney World for 7 days, and I just told you a story of a ride, but not one of the roller coaster rides or the other attractions in the park. I told you of a ride on a bus into the park. That was my best memory, all because a bus driver decided to do his job, but not just do his job in a mere and normal kind of way, but do his job magnanimously.